They told you the economy was resilient. They said markets would adapt to the chaos. They promised a soft landing. They lied. What is unfolding right now, January 2026, is not a correction. It is not volatility. It is not just another cycle. This is a war-driven financial breakdown of a global system built on debt, leverage, and denial. The most dangerous part. The collapse doesn't start with headlines. It starts silently inside markets, inside banks, inside your savings. If you wait for the media to panic, if you trust the same experts who missed every crisis, if you assume this will pass, you won't have time to react when the exits lock. Stop scrolling for 60 seconds. Open your banking app. Look at your savings. Now open the news. The IMF's January 2026 update admitted it quietly. Geopolitics has ignited full-spectrum economic warfare. Tariffs are no longer tools. They are weapons. They shatter supply chains. They inflate costs. They force nations into survival mode. While financial media debates market sentiment, the real damage is happening underneath. Global debt is approaching $300 trillion. Interest payments alone are consuming national budgets. Governments aren't solving the problem. They are printing through it. Ukraine drags on as a proxy war. The Middle East escalates again. Asia simmers. Taiwan, the South China Sea, strategic choke points. This is not isolated conflict. This is the world abandoning cooperation and entering economic warfare. Markets don't adapt to that. They break. For decades, finance lived under one assumption. Wars are temporary. Markets recover. Central banks stabilize everything. That illusion dies in 2026. Today's reality, global debt is rising faster than growth. Banks are leveraged 20 to 30x on derivatives. Central banks are trapped. Raise rates, debt collapses. Cut rates, inflation explodes. There is no clean exit. Now add what no model priced in, a renewed US-China trade war. Sanctions spreading beyond Russia. BRICS openly bypassing the dollar. Gold-backed trade settlements launching quietly. The dollar doesn't collapse overnight. It loses trust. And when trust leaks, capital runs. Markets are not volatile. They are fragile. If your wealth is still sitting in bonds yielding less than inflation, safe stocks at extreme valuations, bank accounts paying nothing, index funds tied to systemic risk, you are not diversified. You are the shock absorber. In every crisis, wealth doesn't disappear. It moves. From paper to real. From patient to prepared. The system survives by sacrificing those who trust it. Step 1. War escalations push energy and food prices higher. Inflation Step 2. Central banks hesitate. Too much debt. Too much risk. Step 3. Supply chains fracture. Shortages appear. Panic buying begins. Step 4. Liquidity vanishes. Margin calls force selling. Markets cascade lower. Step 5. Currencies weaken. Capital controls are discussed, then implemented. Step 6. Confidence breaks. People rush into what cannot be printed. This is the doom loop. War feeds financial stress. Financial stress feeds more war. And it accelerates not slowly, but violently. Tier 1. Zero counterparty risk. Physical gold and silver. Not ETFs, not paper claims. The assets governments hoard when systems fail. Tier 2. Borderless liquidity. Bitcoin and select digital assets. Volatile but outside the banking system. Tier 3. War beneficiaries. Energy, defense, strategic commodities. High reward, high risk. Tier 4. Professionals only. Volatility instruments and short-term hedges. No emotions, no mistakes. Rule number 1. Survive first. Speculate second. Every major war resets the financial order. After World War II, the dollar rose. After endless wars and endless debt, the system fragments. This is not the end of capitalism. It's the end of trust-based finance. Most people will realize too late that numbers on a screen are not wealth. Wealth survives disruption. Paper promises don't. Wars don't destroy markets, they reassign ownership. In 2026, finance is the battlefield. Currencies are weapons. Savings are collateral. There are only two positions. Stay inside a system overloaded with debt and control, or hold assets that survive war, inflation, and political failure. No middle ground. No wait and see. History doesn't reward the informed. It rewards the prepared. The window doesn't close slowly. It slams shut. You were warned before the crowd. What you do next decides which side of the reset you're on. Subscribe, stay ahead. Because by the time it's obvious, it's already over.